Hi Aquarius, this is Sandygg, and I am here doing the astrological reading for Aquarius for the month of July 2020. There's a lot of astrological things going on right now. We have many planets in retrograde, and I believe that July is a month for all of us to regroup and take a little time out and a rest. Personally, I know we've all been on isolation to various degrees, but at the same time, this is a time for all of us to internally regroup, internally reset, to move forward from here on out, because life is changing, energies are changing in the world, and it's time for all of us to be more conscious as we move forward in how we are moving forward, and not let old patterns and old beliefs and old ways of reacting dictate who we're going to be tomorrow and in the future. So the first card that I pulled for you, Aquarius, is the Ten of Swords. It looks like a horrible card because all these swords are up and down that guy's spine, but it's really not. It's a card of regrouping and renewal. It's a card of change and surrender to growth. So sometimes growth takes us, whether we want to go or not, kicking and screaming. So the suggestion of this card is to surrender and allow yourself to move forward in a growth that will probably be unprecedented in your life up until now, because lots of astrological implications are that for everyone. The surprise or challenge card is the Queen of Swords. She's very beautiful, she's very forceful, and swords are about intellect and logic. And I want to read you one sentence in here in my book. I love this book. It's the Spiritual Tarot. I have learned to align my strong will with higher principles so that I work with assurance. So that's your challenge this month, Aquarius. Align your strong will. Aquarians are very forceful, and most Aquarians that I know are very successful people. Your strong will with your conscious development, and move forward from there. So that's your challenge. Surrender. Combine your will with your compassion and your well-being and your internal compass, and move forward. The process card is to don't get stuck in one point of view to move forward. Allow yourself to have choices. Swords, once again, are about intellect, and Aquarians are a very mental sign. They're in their head a lot. So don't get caught up in a belief that you have that doesn't allow you to see a blessing in a different way of moving forward. This girl is blindfolded, and she is like, she doesn't want to look at any other ways of doing things. And your process is to make sure you're balancing how you're looking at things, and to take a look from a different viewpoint. That's not always easy for Aquarians too. Just to let you know, number one, surrender and regrouping is not always easy for Aquarians. The swords are a mental card, no surprise with an Aquarius reading. Another mental card about balancing your intellect and logic and compassion is your process. Another mental card is about don't get mired down in one way of looking at something, or don't use the old adage, don't confuse me with the facts. I've already made up my mind. Give yourself time to understand everything and see it all logically. And if you can do that and carry it off, which I know you can, Aquarius, the outcome is the Sun card. And this is, the Sun is like, if you've got the Sun, you've got the world. The Sun brings life to this planet. It brings life to us all. So it's like a huge resurgence of creative energy that'll be coming to you. So don't get mired down in your head in looping on whatever, anything. You know, don't get looping on old ways of being or so caught up in what you think is true that you're not allowing yourself to see a different perspective. This is the time for you to use logic, compassion, and understanding and your intuition to move forward in life. If you do that, you have a huge burst of renewed creative energy that's going to surge through you, and it'll be awesome. So that sounds like a wonderful month for you. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye now.